So, welcome to Stockmill, and do you remember a couple of videos back here when I said that my Flying Scotsman was broken? Well, Ash behind the camera, who I gave a shout out to in the next video, responded and he said, "You can borrow mine if you like." And so I took up the offer, and here is my visiting locomotive. It is another Flying Scotsman. It runs quite well, and it can haul a decent sized train. So yeah, let's see it alongside my Flying Scotsman at the moment. And before I go any further, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Ash behind the camera for lending it to me in the first place. You can go check out his channel, but he hasn't made any model railway videos yet, something for the future if you're watching. And so, let's look at them. At first glance, these two models look pretty much identical, but if you zoom in, there's many different small differences that you can notice. I'm just going to point out a few. So, on Ash's, it has a hook. On mine, it's just this odd red lump. Don't know what it's doing here, but yeah. And on mine, there is cab rivet detail. On Ash's, not so much, but the cab windows are more detailed than my cab windows. Also, you'll notice that the coal in the cab of mine is lumpier than Ash's coal, and mine has some bands on the corridor of the corridor tender, and Ash's doesn't. So I'm sure there's many other small differences that you can spot, but I'm sure you don't want to hear them, and I can't be bothered to find them. So, as this is very similar to mine, of course it has the same problem. So, well, the same problem, but so you see this wiggly curve here. My Flying Scotsman and Ash's as well have trouble. They derail on it. Oddly enough, they don't derail on this wiggly curve, only this one. But yeah, I've been meaning to get this one fixed for a long time. And also, this is a problem that mine doesn't have, but for some reason Ash's does. I don't know why, but just for some reason going over this one bit of track, it just always stops if you're going at a slow speed. Don't know why, but it doesn't really matter. It's only at a very slow speed. It's just an odd little catch. So it does mean that it's as the same as mine. It is limited to where it goes on the layout. All that's left to do now is see it running. Overall, it's a great engine, and again, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Ash for lending it to me. So bye, and I will see you in the next video.